Okay, guys, welcome. It's been a while. Um, if you if it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Desiree9, and yeah, today we're going to be drawing on my sketchbook. I'm going to be using acrylic markers, acrylic paint markers. Mostly in this sketchbook, I've been mostly using acrylic paint markers, you know, and like some like pens and like pencil crayons, but mostly acrylic paint markers. Yeah, it's been a while. Totally forgot how to stream. Yeah. I'm not sure if this is going to be, if streaming is going to be like regular or not. I had to take a break. Yeah. I had to take a break from my mental health. If you guys didn't know, you guys should just check the community, my community tab, and you'll see why I took a break, but I'm just not going to go into it. Yeah. I just felt like streaming today. I haven't streamed in so long. Yeah. Anyways, this is I'm going to be finishing this, this drawing I started, but I haven't finished. I spent a long time doing his hair. His hair took so long. This is my OC, Gavin. I don't think I draw Gavin yet. No, I haven't. Yeah. So Gavin is a character I have for a novel I want to write. He's a vampire, if that wasn't obvious. Red eyes and pointy ears. So, yeah. If you guys have any questions about him or his story, feel free to ask, because I can answer some. Anyways, so we're just gonna draw. Today I want to do his clothes, finish his eyes, finish the jacket, then do the background, and I think I should be finished with this drawing. It should be fast, sorta. I'm gonna put a piece of paper here so that none of the paint markers bleed through. Miraculously, the paint markers haven't really bled through, really. It's mostly like black that bleeds through. And like if you use like an outliner, that kind of bleeds through a little. But the paint markers actually haven't. The paint markers I'm using is the Artex acrylic paint markers, and they're actually pretty decent and good for the price, you know. Anyways, so we're just gonna get started, I believe. I want to do his eyes, but I'm really terrified of messing up, so I don't know. Also, let me know if I'm speaking too loud, quiet, or if the volume of the music is too quiet or low. Quiet or low? Louder, quiet. Okay. What should we do? I'm gonna do his eyes then, even though I'm terrified of doing it. Okay, we're not gonna use this one. I'm gonna use the micron pen, and see. Okay. just gonna scribble here. I'm so terrified to draw his eyes because I'm like scared I'm gonna mess it up. Okay. Quite nervous. Should I do... I'm gonna sketch it out first so I don't mess it up. I got some like orange pencil lead. Can you guys see that? Instead of like normal graphite. Something like that. Okay. And the behind the bangs are going to be kind of hard to outline. Okay. Let's do this. This is going to be terrifying. Ah. I believe the last time I was streaming, I was talking about the back rooms because I was watching the back room streams. I went to see the movie. It was good. I like it. I kind of want to see the new, what's it called? The new director cut one, but I'm not sure. If it's only like Cedar exclusive, then maybe I will go see it again. Because I am curious what the, if you guys didn't know, the Backroom movie is getting a director's cut or something like that, and they're adding 15 minutes more of content, so that sounds pretty interesting for me. Or, yeah, it sounds interesting, and I kind of want to see what the new content is. Okay. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream today. Depends on my mood. I don't want to, like, overdo streaming too much. Because I am still kind of sad, you know? But I also feel sad not doing anything, so I had to choose, and I felt like doing a live stream. Also, I hope I'm speaking loud for you guys. Okay, does that look good? I'm so terrified of touching it more, so I'm just going to go to the bottom lashes, and hopefully I don't mess up. I'm not so scared. Today was Canada Day, so I'm just going to speak what's on my mind. So today was Canada Day. I didn't really do much. For Canada Day, I actually just went to bed and then slept most of the day away because I couldn't really sleep properly. Also, I guess the only thing I did for Canada Day was watch the Blue Jays game. If you guys don't know, I'm a big Blue Jays fan. Really big into sports. Well, baseball. Baseball is really fun to watch for me. Okay. Oh my gosh. It kind of looks okay. Okay. Whew, I was holding my breath. That was terrifying. Okay. I didn't mess up. I kind of did. I was a little high on here, but oh well. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to add lashes to his eyes. Should I add lashes to his eyes or not? I don't know. Okay, the eyes are done. Well, not done, but like, they look good, don't they? I hope they do. Also, I hope I'm not slurring my words, so I'm just going to speak a little more louder and more clearer. I haven't streamed in so long, guys. I'm sorry. It's kind of shiny. Like I said, I did a lot of, I had a lot of paint for his hair. Surprised that the paint is actually not making the paper thicker, but there is so much paint on this hair. I redrawed it over and over and over and over again, so I'm happy with the hair. Sorry, the pen is squeaky. We could add the lashes. I just don't want to mess them up. Cause let's add like short lashes, you know? Something like that. Ugh. I might not show. Okay. Whew, this is terrifying. I'm not sure if the pink really conveys that this is like eye bags, but I don't know. I tried my best with the limited color palette I have. I think that one lashes should be good, spaced out wise. Okay, I'm gonna fix that the black that's going through the hair. There, yes, you see more. Should I add like that, something like that? Oh no, I messed that up. Give me a second, guys. Let me fix this. A second. think that's the best we could do right now. I'm not going to mess with his eyes anymore because I think we should just keep it and leave it like that. I think it's fine the way it is. We should move on to his jacket. I have a sketch. 1 second, guys. Oh, 1. Okay, so I have a sketch, but it's like the wrong hair color, so ignore that. But this is like what I want the jacket to look like. Yeah, this is his like outfit. But basically I just, like, I don't have a light brown pen for his hair, so I didn't do that. It was also really hard to mix this color for his hair to make it like a light brown. Yeah, so I want to do that jacket, but here. So I think his turtleneck, should it be the same color here and as his jacket? Because I could make his turtleneck gray, or dark gray, and then make his jacket black. Or should we do black, black? If I was doing this digitally, I would make the jacket darker than the turtleneck. But since we're doing it traditionally, I don't really have much options, so I might as well make the jacket the same color, maybe? Because black is going to be hard to fix if I do use black. So maybe we'll do 35 or 95. We'll do 95 for the turtleneck, and we'll see if we like it or not. Do we like that? I don't know. Maybe we could do 90 with 90 right here. We could always just fix the mistake, right? Yeah. Okay, let's just do the turtleneck. I hope the eye dries. So I spent most of my break from YouTube and streaming reading. I also spent most of the break like not drawing at all. I drew this kind of during the beginning of my break I had, but then I stopped. And then I did a little bit of digital art, but then I stopped also. I just didn't have it in me to do any art. But now I feel like doing something with my hands. I finished reading my book, yes, this morning? Yeah, this morning. And I decided, you know what? Maybe I should take a break from reading. I've been reading constantly. I read how many books since the break? Maybe 4 or 5 books since the break I did. So I'm kind of poofed out with reading right now. Well, actually not really. I just felt like doing this. I don't know. I'm gonna color over the necklace because I don't think we really need to see the necklace. Maybe we should make this black, I don't know. Also, the jacket flaps, or whatever this is called, the collar, is not equal at all. I'm gonna fix that with when we do the black. When we draw with the black marker, I'll fix it. but it's not equal. This marker is kind of like not that good. Well, this color. Most of the colors are either hit or miss. They're either a good color or like they don't work that well. This one's kind of like wet, and this paper, this moleskin paper is not that good with like wet markers and stuff. I can't use watercolor on this paper. It doesn't like it. So, I don't know, this, I heard moleskins were like the best sketchbooks, but they lied. The internet lied to me. They're good for journaling, and I think that's what people use moleskins for. And it's so expensive. I think I bought this journal for $22. This tiny one. The big ones are like $40. Or was this $40? I don't remember. Anyway. Yeah. I was told that it was like the best for, the best paper, and then I tried using watercolor, and it just didn't work. Here, what did I use? I used watercolor at the beginning, like here. You could tell that it just doesn't take watercolor well. So that's why I mostly use the paint pens, because I'm glad that the paint pens did work with this paper. Although you can see right here, see how it's bleeding already, because I told you that this one's kind of wet. And the paper kind of peels a little. Okay, we're just gonna let that dry for a bit. I guess that looks good. I can always outline the shirt, and then, yeah. Gonna do black here, and then we'll do the background. I don't know what color for the background. I was thinking this color. It's like a, I can't really think right now. Maroon? No. Mahogany? No. What is this color called? Dark plum? Deep maroon? Maybe it's a deep maroon. Let's see. Maroon. How do you spell maroon? Maroon. Deep maroon. I gave up. Okay. Oh, that's how you spell maroon. Yeah, got it. No. How about a deep maroon? No, it's more like it's more of a purple color. A deep plum. Whoops. I dropped my papers. A deep plum. No. No. Okay, I don't know what color this is. kind of a maroon. It's like a mix between maroon and plum. I'll explain it. Okay. Yeah, so I was thinking either this color for the background, maybe this bright pink, or I would do red, but I only have 2 or 3 reds. That's kind of an orange. This is a really light red, and that's too dark, or too similar to this. Purple, no. Green. I don't want to do black. Blue, no. I think this is the right call, this color. So maybe we'll do that. Okay. It's kind of dry. He has a necklace I want to do. I don't know I'm still working on his like outfit, his official outfit. So I don't know. Like maybe the necklace is like a pendant that has something inside of it, or maybe the necklace has like a weird symbol. I don't know yet. So we're just going to give him like a just a regular necklace pendant, and maybe one day I'll fix it into something else. I don't know. He's still a character I'm working on, kinda. Like I understand what like his personality and like his story. His character design is somewhat down, so we'll work on that more. Should we work on the black? The terrifying black. Let's do it. Okay. Ah, I'm so scared. What if I mess up? Just go. Okay. I want to make sure that the paper is under because this is going to bleed like crazy. I might have to go over it with a bunch of layers because I don't think this will really put down the color well. Just have to keep going over it. And like I said, make sure it doesn't get too wet because it will bleed through and we don't want that. Okay. So, I kind of mentioned before that he is an OC. Well, his name's Gavin. He's a vampire. His like personality is like, I wouldn't say flamboyant, but like very into himself, but also that's like a mechanism to like joke about, to hide like his true feelings and stuff. He jokes like, don't hit my face, because this is like a fighting, he fights not fights a lot, but it's like a dystopian world and he will fight. And then his the other main character is also like a underground boxer, and she tries to teach him how to fight properly, and they have like really fun banter. So yeah. So yeah, he's gonna use like his humor as like a mechanism to, Make sure no one knows what he's truly thinking. I need to fix that. I ruined that. But he is a complex character. I think most of my characters that I will be writing about in the future will all somewhat be complex. I just like complex characters. They're very interesting to write about and read about. I love characters that are very different and complex. That's like one of my favorite things to read about. Depression. But like, yeah. Traumatized characters. Definitely have to fix up the jacket. Uh-oh. No, I messed up here. Okay. Oh no! That wasn't dry. Oh, it smudged a bit. I could try to fix it. Okay, so we might have to avoid the eyes like a lot. Oh no. Yeah. Definitely have to avoid the eyes because I do not want to ruin it. It's going to be hard to get his skin tone again because I had to mix a bunch of different markers together and I don't remember what I mixed. Oh, maybe I did 21 with 15. Sorry. Okay, let's see. That's a little too light. Oh no. Oh, maybe it was fine. Okay, let's hope it dries correctly. Like I said, I mixed like a bunch of different paints or different colors to try to get close to that skin tone. I really need to buy new markers that have more like brown tones for more skin color. Okay, kind of dried the way I wanted it to. 15 again. Yeah, we don't want to ruin that. What else can I do? Okay. I think that's the best way we could fix it. We're not going to touch the eye area. I have to remind myself not to do that. Okay. How long have we been streaming for? 35 minutes. Oh, I also wanted to thank you guys for 300 subscribers. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. My next goal would be like, I don't know, 350 or something like that. I want to keep it like low-key. Although it did take me a while to get to 300. So yeah. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming regularly anymore. I'll probably just do it like every once in a while. Maybe not every month. Maybe every 2 months or something. I don't know. At the very beginning of this year, I had like a lot of free time. I had the motive to do it, but now I'm like, I don't feel like doing much. Oh, but I do want to finish, maybe we could watch some reactions because, the Digital Circus, I haven't finished that. I haven't watched it. I haven't seen any spoilers for it yet, so maybe we could do that. Watch the finale. Oh, almost touched the eye again. We have to wait for that to dry. I'm just trying to make the jacket more equal on each side. Okay. Okay, at least the red is strong enough to overpower the black. That's good. Well, not that much. Okay, why don't we wait for the colors to dry down a bit? Let's take a little break. What can I do? Do you guys want to see the books I've been reading? I read, oh, I just bought this sign today. It's brand new, I just bought it. I believe I mentioned in different streams that I started collecting a bunch of books. So, to keep track of the books I own, I bought like a blackboard. I bought a blackboard to tell me how many books I own. I have 62 books right now, and I read 8. Not a lot. Maybe I should stop buying books. But, yeah. I could show you all 8, or I could show you the 8 I read this year. Let's do a book review. Where can I put this? Okay, let's do what I read last year. Okay, 1 second. I need to get the book at the very top. Okay. Book review, guys. Some of my books I read are a little bit more mature, so be warned. I'll tell you guys what is YA and what's not. So this one's YA. It's by, I believe, a Canadian author. Sorry. Okay, yeah, she's a Canadian author. Hope I don't get paint on this. Melissa Poet. This one's a good one. It's a good read. I gave it 5 stars, I believe. It's decent. It's not like it's like not like a brand new plot, but it's good. The enemies to lovers aren't really that much of enemies to lovers once you start reading between the lines, and it's like, without spoiling anything, you could tell who the bad guy really is easily, but I guess if it is not a kid's book but a teenage book, so that makes sense why the plot was kind of easy to figure out, but I enjoyed it. Also, I really love the cover. It's so pretty. Super, super, super pretty. I'm just showing off my book. I have, like I said, I have 62 books. There's the plot. If you guys are interested, there's the plot. Okay. Anyways, good book. Okay, now this book series is a hit or a miss. I gave it a high stars, even though I do think that the books are trash. They remind me of like teenage slop, if that makes sense, like the Vampire Diaries, Twilight. It reminds me of that type of plot, like really bad. The writing's also, I don't want to trash talk a bunch, but the writing's also kind of bad, but like in a good way. Like I said, I gave these high stars. I gave one 4 stars, I gave one 5 stars, but I'm not going to continue the series. And if I do continue the series, I will just get the book at the library. So the Coven series, yeah. Okay, this is a mature series, so read at your own risk. There are trigger warnings in this book series. These are for adults, and yeah. Like, I got tricked by the pretty stuff. I don't know. I wasn't really into this series. Even though I did read the trigger warnings, I was like, it's okay. And then I'm like, okay, the plot is so dumb. I do want to give her one more chance and read the 3rd book that came out, but I don't know, I don't really like that plot. I believe the drawing is already dry, but we're going to continue. Yeah, so it's the Coven and the Curse. The Coven's the first one, the Curse is the next one. I have a lot of thoughts on this series. Like, a lot. I do not like the couple, I do not like the characters. I don't really like the series, even though I have, I bought these 2 before I read them, because I thought they were really pretty. I don't know. I gave it a high stars, like I said, but I would never recommend this series. It's not that good. Okay, let's move on. Yeah. Okay, this series, I'm rereading this book right now. This series is called The Poisoner by Ivy Ophelia, and it's so good. I love this. I already read this, 5 stars. I'm rereading it with the audiobook, 5 stars. I love this so much. I love them. Yeah. I love Silas and I love Alina. They're so amazing. Ugh. This is amazing. A vampire romance book, dark romance. Like I said, there's trigger warnings on this one. This is an adult book, so be warned. Yeah, I love this series so much. I haven't read the second book, and the third book is coming out soon or later this year, so yeah. But worth it. Also, this is the indie version, with this beautiful cover, and it does have, cause she republished this with what's it called, a publisher, so like the art is kind of different in the inside, and there's one chapter that's rewritten, and I have the original chapter that's not censored. Not censored. I guess it was censored because they got rid of it. So, uncensored version. I love that series. Or I love that book. Okay, now I'm going to start with the books I read this year. This is a YA. This is not a romance. This is like a thriller, revenge story. Really good. The Obsession. That's basically the plot. Girl gets revenge. It's good. I wrote this as a 5 stars, I believe. Yeah, this is 5 stars for me. Yeah, this was good. Okay. Okay, these other ones are also dark romance, so be warned. This one is like a Harley Quinn, kinda. Like Joker and the Harley Quinn. There's a criminal who is, this is also 18 plus. Yeah. Depraved Devotion. Bye. This is also 5 stars for me. Yeah. It left on a cliffhanger, so I'm very excited for the second book. I ordered the second book and it's coming soon this week, and I can't wait to read. Yeah. There's a lot of trigger warnings too. There's a bad guy, or not bad guy, there's the male lead is like a serial killer who is a psychopath, and then the girl is like a psychiatrist, or not psychiatrist. Is she a psychiatrist? She has to like she's an FBI agent who is she an FBI agent? Oh yeah, I don't remember. I believe she's an FBI agent, or she works with the FBI to determine criminal behavior. And then, yeah, it's a good book. I like it. I don't remember if she's an FBI or not. Anyway, these two, and these are my last ones I'm reading right now. So I finished this one. This one was a 5 star, but then I read this one. This is kind of the same like world. This one was a 5 star, but then I read this one. This one is so good. Oh my gosh. That I put this one down to 4 stars because this one is so good. Yeah. Leave Me Behind is like, they're both military dark romance. Trigger warnings again. Yeah. It's just the couple here didn't really have that much romance, not a lot of chemistry. They talked more about their chemistry with ghosts, or like people they used to know, and like that made me a little angry. This one, so much more romance, so much more better. It's so good. And the cliffhanger. So this one's a duology. This one, it's the same world settings, the dark forces. And now I'm reading this one. The second part, I just started. Anyways, why am I talking about books? Yeah, so this one and this one. Also, I believe the author, she does her own art. I believe the author does her own art, so that's nice. Yeah, I just got this one today, so I'm very excited to finish reading it. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to drawing. So that's what I've been doing, mostly just reading. I could talk about reading all day. Like all day I could talk about reading. I love this book. I just finished it this morning. Then I just started this one today. I'm like on page 7. Yeah, I'm on page 7. My babies. I love them so much. Okay. Honestly, I feel like ending stream. Maybe we could work on this another time. You know? Because I'm like really terrified that this is still not dry. I don't think it will be until maybe next time. It takes a while for it to dry. Yeah, I think this is all I'm gonna stream for today. Yeah. 52 minutes is long enough. Okay. We'll see if I stream again. Who knows? Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for 300. I am done. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.